How has the recession affected your life?
Well, I travel. I'm a transient. I hop freight trains, and everywhere I go, I try to work. I apply for jobs. People look at me and they're like, "You ride trains?" File 13 my application, right in the garbage it goes.
I've been lucky. It hasn't really affected me. It's not my job, it's my wife's job. She's in the medical field. I did have a job, and it was in media, and so I did feel the effects of reduced advertising, but I've since left that by my own choice, not because of a downturn or anything. So I'm an anomaly. I don't take it for granted.
Lost my job.
What kind of job did you have?
Insurance.
How long have you been out of work?
2 years. Long time. But I'm not giving up. Keep your chin up. Keep smiling.
Yeah.
Recession has affected my life because I don't have a job and now I just travel and I'm homeless. But I kind of like it better though, actually.
I was working for a major corporation. They actually fired me for leaving 10 minutes early. I had medical benefits and 401k plan. I had to move, and since then I've had to go back to a walk-in medical clinic that I went to when I was 18 years old. Complete life change. I mean, I don't have a car now. My life has completely changed.
The recession, come to think of it, I don't think it's been too much. It's just harder to find a job, a lot harder to find a job nowadays.
The recession has affected me by motivating me to become self-employed. So where I was working, there was only so many shifts available. So I ended up going to work for myself, and now I'm working as much as I want to.
I don't date anymore. I moved to a cheaper apartment. I can't find a job. I'm contemplating right now if I want to buy food or pay my weekly rent in a crappy hotel. Right now, I should be at home on the computer, but I'm avoiding my landlord.
I was laid off about a year ago. It was right after my husband and I got married. It was just a horrible work environment, and it was the day after we got back from our honeymoon that I got laid off. My boss and his wife went to our wedding, and then I thought to myself, well, what do I want to do? And I'm like, I just want a boring job. And then I got one, and I love it. And I got a time off for the first time in my life. Everything's good.
The recession has affected my life because I live with my dad, and he's single. He's having to work 2 jobs because he's not getting enough hours at his regular job. So he gets like 1 day off a week, and that's just miserable for him.
It has very much affected my life in so many different ways, negative and positive. Got laid off from my job. I am now homeless, going to college full-time.
Oh, it's a little bit harder to find a job in the restaurant industry. Other than that, we never made a lot of money before the recession, so we still don't make a lot of money.
It hasn't affected me directly because I still have the same job I've had the whole time. But what it has done, it's affected me emotionally because there's no security.
I am retired, and it has not personally affected me. I am very lucky.
The recession has made finding a job after college pretty difficult when every entry-level job wants a year or 2 of experience. So right now I'm actually up here for AmeriCorps Vista training, and I lucked out, and that's how I'm going to make money for the next year.
I was an English teacher. I got laid off. I eventually got another part-time position, but getting laid off, even when you know it has nothing to do with you, it's hard not to take it personally.
Put me on unemployment. Other than that, I take life pretty easy, so.
Yeah, what kind of work were you doing?
Construction.
The recession really made me change perspectives in life. If the economy is unstable and all this stuff, what is truly stable? And the only thing that is stable in this time is God. He's outside of this thing, and if we put our trust in Him, true stability will be in our lives.
It's made things a bit difficult to find jobs. I do all types, anything that I can take pretty much. Yeah, actually I just got a job today, thankfully, but I've been looking for 8 months.
I feel the government should spend less money on war and more time on helping the poor people.
Turned it upside down, but it's made me realize that the Lord is the answer. The Lord is the answer because without Him I couldn't even imagine. But it's also shown me that He is sufficient. I've not been homeless and I've not been hungry.
Yeah, it affected my life actually, yeah. Well, my hour was cut off, so...
Yeah, I can't get a job, and I am a florist. I'm from Maui, and I'm on the streets.
I'm a college student, so I haven't been that affected by it. I don't know.
Sure, I'm registering voters instead of managing employees.
I live on top of a bridge, but you know what? I'm crossing my fingers and I have great hopes.